Hi there, this is TB Draws, and in this video I'll be showing you how to create a wavy effect on an image using the Turbulent Displace tool in Adobe After Effects. Here is the example of the effect. I'll also show you a shortcut to generate video loops using basic scripting. This is a companion video to a fire animation demo I did in Photoshop, and if you'd like to see how I made this earthbound character, check out the video link in the description. Let's start off by creating a new composition by going to the taskbar up top, Composition, then New Composition, or you can hit Command-N or Control-N on PC as a shortcut. My fire animation file was set to 24 frames per second with a canvas size of 1920 by 1920 pixels. So I'm going to make this After Effects composition match that. I'll set the timeline to 10 seconds. Next, I'll import my Photoshop file, which will carry over a video timeline animation without me having to render out a video or image sequence from Photoshop. Under the import settings, I'll select Composition, Retain Layer Sizes. I'm going to go into the ready-made composition that was just created for my Photoshop file, adjust the duration to be 23 frames long by dragging the timeline bar, then delete everything but the dog and the flames. Next, I'll drop the carbon dog comp into the first one I created. Now I'm going to loop this composition for 10 seconds by using an expression or scripting command, instead of replicating the layer over and over and placing the copies on the timeline one after the other. I right-click on Carbon Dog, go to Time, then Enable Time Remapping. Then I need to add a keyframe at frame 23, get rid of that background, and delete the last keyframe. Then I'll hold down Alt and click on the stopwatch next to Time Remap to enable expression options. On the little row that opens up, I'll click on the menu button that looks like a play button. Go to Property, then select Loop Out Type equals Cycle, Num Keyframes equals 0. Delete the type equals and the number keyframe equals, leaving cycle in quotes, comma, 0. Click out of the box, or hit enter on the numpad if you have one. This will allow me to drag out this clip to 10 seconds with the animation repeating every second, as the loop expression is based off of where the last keyframe is, frame 23, with it starting at frame 0. Then I'll save, remember save and save often, and create a new solid by going up to Layer, New, and Solid, or you can hit Command-Y or Control-Y. And I'll pick a dark indigo color to put behind the animated dog. I'll drop my background circles in and adjust their appearance using transparency and blending modes. For the next part, I'm going to apply the displacement effect on one of the circle layers by going to Effect up top, Distort, then clicking Turbulent Displace. Apologies for the skip here, there was a hiccup in my recorded footage. I'm going to set the amount to 0 and go to frame 0 so I can place a keyframe on the timeline. I'll make the size of the effect a little smaller at 75. And then I'll go to frame 12 and set the displacement amount to 31. At frame 23, I'll put the amount at 0 again. I'm going to put an ease on all these keyframes by drag selecting them, right clicking, selecting Keyframe Assistant, then Easy Ease. I'm going to rinse and repeat with the second circle layer, this time with a different amount at frame 12. To stretch out these circle layer durations, because they were limited by the timeline settings of the Photoshop file they came from, I'm going to right click and go to Time, then Time Stretch. Under New Duration, I'm going to put 10 seconds. This will stretch out the displacement animation, but you can move the keyframes back to where they were quickly by selecting them all, then alt-clicking on the last keyframe and dragging them back. Then I'm going back up to the Carbon Dog composition layer, and I'm going to copy the time remap expression to paste onto the turbulent displacement animations on the circle layers. Again, you alt-click on the stopwatches and just paste the expression in the text field that opens up. Since the background loop turned out a little fast the first time, I ended up having it repeat every 5 seconds instead of every 2. Now that it's done, I'll render this out by adding it to the render queue from the composition taskbar menu. And that's it! By messing around with some art I made, I showed you how to distort an image in After Effects, and how to save yourself time animating by easily looping keyframes with a simple expression. Whether you're new to After Effects, or this was a reminder, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my channel for more art videos and process demos. See you soon!